Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, happy Tuesday. Let's see what we got going on for today. Let's pull a few of these. These are by Lucky Sevens. We also got the Five of Wands there at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and higher beings, please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got separation, feeling stuck, and anticipation. So there is a divide between two people. They're not seeing eye to eye on a situation. They're just separated. And this doesn't mean that you're not, so for a lot of you, yes, you're not around them, you're not speaking to them, but this could also mean that they're there, but they're not, when someone's just kind of going through the motions, but they're really not there. They're really not saying everything they want to say and being honest with themselves and with the other person. So it comes in different forms. It could be an actual physical block, like someone's blocked, we're not talking, it doesn't matter. I do have feeling stuck here. And it does feel like there's nothing you can do. It does feel like, we reached an impasse, and the impasse is there's not much we can do. It feels kind of like, unfortunately, like, what's the word? Bleak. It does. I can feel it here. Don't worry, Pisces. Hold on, because that's why we're here. If you're feeling the feelings of two people that are not getting along, not seeing eye to eye, and you feel like it will just, it's just taking forever. It's never going to happen, and it just looks bleak, and it is what it is type of energy. Give it a second, Pisces. Let's see here. We got anticipation. Anticipation. It's like something's about to happen. You're going to be able to shoot your shot to say whatever it is that you need to say. This could be this person as well. It's energy, so I don't know who it belongs to. But yeah, someone is very anticipating on shooting their shot, on saying what they want to say to the other person. Interesting enough, I got Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Now, I like breaking it down so you can see. Five of Wands is a fight. It's just, people that are standing firm in their beliefs, in what they want and what they believe, and they're just fighting each other. It could be competition involved in the situation, absolutely. Knight of Pentacles is like things are just not progressing the way you want it to. It's not only moving slow, but it's just not progressing. There's like a standstill. It's like the Mexican standoff. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like, what is that thing called? The Mexican standoff. Yeah, it's just like two people that are kind of just standing there waiting for each other to make a move so that they could fire their gun, type of feeling. We got the Two of Swords here. This is like, I'm not trying to hear anything. I'm staying in my mind. You're not going to affect me. Nothing that you've already given up, or yes, I feel like you already given up on this person. Like, you just don't believe them. You know that feeling when when someone tries to talk to you or they try to say things to you, you've already made a decision about them. You already know something about them, and you're like, and it's not just that. Sometimes you get a lot of confirmations from the higher ups that tell you that don't talk to that person. Don't deal with that person. Like, you'll get a lot of those. I know you guys. You feel it in your soul. Like, this will be a mistake. if I allow this person into my head, or if I allow this person to communicate with me. They could be really good at, manipulation of some sorts, Pisces. We got Ace of Swords here. In the reverse, it means not communicating, no expression. That's what it means. So I have to break it down so you could see the way these cards come out sometimes. We're going to go deeper. We're going to do an outcome. And we're going to see why this Mexican standoff is happening and who's going to fire their gun or what's going to happen next, But let's take a look, Pisces. You know what? Let's do a different spread. A Mexican standoff. Spirit, tell me more. Ace of Cups. Strength. The Sun. Block. That's what that eight of wands means. It's a physical block. That's what I felt. So this is your confirmation for a lot of you. Listen, I don't know if in the future you can open lines of communication with this person again. But what I will tell you now, if you get the feeling or the inkling, or like something's not right with this person, if your body just like you get the hairs that rise up, or something's telling you walk away from this person, I would keep listening to it, because your intuition is so incredibly strong. And it doesn't just have to be a lover. This could be a person at work, like somebody gives you the heebie-jeebies, or somebody is just not like, there could be reasons behind that, Pisces. They could be, sometimes people wear the stink of conversating and gossiping about you on them. You could see it written on their face. You could feel the energy behind it. Maybe plotting against you. Maybe not saying so nice things about you. So people think, because they didn't say it to your face, that it didn't get back to you. That's what people think. It did get back to you. And you hear it all and you know it all. And you're like in this high defensive energy, which isn't bad. It's not a bad defense of, I don't want to hear anything you say, because everything you hear that you say is toxic. And it's not going to be beneficial for me. So these cards are amazing. This is a block right before happiness, keeping calm, keeping control, and having a lot of love. Like you're only trying to allow love into your life at this time. And there's here, I see it. Ace of Cups means that somebody loves you. Why are you focusing on the person that doesn't love you when someone does love you? Somebody wants to offer you a lot of good emotions. They want to tell you how beautiful you are. They want to tell you how awesome you are. There's these beautiful emotions. Why get involved with the people who are very two-faced and don't say to your face what they say behind your back? Why? When you have this, or when you can search for this, because it's here, it's on the table. There are people who, it's that saying, like you don't go where you're tolerated, you go where you're celebrated. Why? Because to know Pisces is to love Pisces. So if somebody doesn't like you, it's because they don't know you, Pisces. And that's what I'm feeling here. We got strength. It takes a lot of strength. You got to be holier than thou sometimes to not that wild beast come out of you, because you know how that is. You know dark Pisces very well. We all know dark Pisces on this channel. We've been taming dark Pisces. We learned from dark Pisces. We went through all the emotions of dark Pisces, and it's still in there. Who's dark Pisces? Dark Pisces will get you in your sleep. Dark Pisces is a very spiritual being. And sometimes they use their powers for not so good things when they get upset, And so, yes, we do have to tame the fire, tame the flame, because we don't want to inflict anything harmful or bad onto others with our emotions or with our spiritual friends. We just don't want to do any of those things. We've learned, we understand. Sometimes they do their own thing. Sometimes karma comes around. The universe will bite people in the butt anyway, whether we want it or not. I do have the Sun card here. Sun is the happiest card of the deck. It just is clear to me what it's saying. Like, I don't know if you see how the clarity of this. It's just like, go where there's a lot of love. There is people, and there are people that really do love you and want to offer you things and want to show you beautiful things in life. We got the Strength here. Like, this is going to help you. And all this love is going to help you to tame that wild beast. Always come back to love, Pisces. Always come back to love. I'm not saying you're out there roaring at people, but sometimes when you feel this energy of what I was describing, it can be very upsetting that somebody believes that you don't know, or you didn't hear, or you don't feel what's really going on, because you're not stupid. I think people don't realize just how connected you are to everyone around, and just the universe, and how you hear things. Little birdies whisper in your ear, and so they can't fool you, and that's the thing. It's like, I was reading something the other day, and it's kind of coming to mind. Like, people will say that you're difficult because you're not easy to fool, period, right? And that's what I'm feeling here. They claim you're difficult. Oh, something is, you're not listening, and it's like, because you're not fooling me. I want to go deeper into this energy, but wait, one more second. So I do feel a block here. Like, I feel like if you follow where the good energy is, where the people that appreciate you, that love you, that support you, are, you're going to find strength in that. That's going to give you strength, because that person or those people are going to show you who you really are. It's not going to be the made up stuff that other people are saying. It's going to be who you really, really are. And there's a block at the end of this saying that all this negativity is being blocked from you. You're being shielded from it. This is a form of God's protection over your life. All right, let's go deeper. So it's a clear way. Like, if you felt anything that I felt, that I was saying, this is an easy way for you to find that protection from negativity. All right. We got the 8 of Cups. Temperance. I love it, Pisces. 5 of Cups. One more. 10 of Swords. Nothing can hurt you. Nothing that anyone can say will hurt you. That's how I see this very clearly. There's a block. It's not going to affect you. You're not those things. People aren't hearing the truth. You know these things. So it's like that Teflon Don energy. Like, people are going to lie on you. People are going to make things up. People are only going to see a small part of the picture and not the whole picture. And freeze frame on the part where they can say that you're something negative or something bad, whatever that is, Pisces. But it'll slide right off, because guess what? It wasn't truth. It wasn't facts. Pray for these people, Pisces. Pray for them. It's not just even your enemies. It's just people who are so small-minded and they can't see the bigger picture of things, but they choose not to sometimes. Or sometimes, they get fooled. They're easily fooled by others, like, that's what I'm feeling here. So it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But let's see here, because this was a positive energy that I want to keep going into. We have Ace of Cups with the 8 of Cups here. There is someone that couldn't resist you. The 8 of Cups, and I'm reading them so you can see, because I want you to feel this. Somebody that tried to walk away, possibly. They never lost love. They never, the love was always there. Maybe their judgment got clouded. Maybe other people got in their ear. Who knows? I don't really know. But they definitely will always come back to you. It's an energy here of, they see you in such a good light. And I'm seeing you with a light, Pisces. So it almost is like that light draws people in. People always come back to it. You're being a reflection. That's what I feel now. Someone finally is reflecting the beauty that you are inside. All the love, all the empathy, all those emotions that you have. I feel somebody that is reflecting it. They're mirroring it. That's what it is. They're mirroring it. They're giving it right back to you, Pisces. And that's what you needed. You needed someone to see you for who you really were and show you just how beautiful you really are. And not just the physical, I mean the insides too. For whatever reason this person walked away at some point, and it doesn't have to be a physical walk away, because I do have that separation. It could have just been like you guys weren't on the same page, you just weren't communicating. You weren't seeing eye to eye in a situation. It happens in all relationships. But they always come back, Pisces. That's the feeling. They always come back, and they will always come back. Give me one more for this energy. Six of Wands. One more. Six of Wands is the energy of not receiving attention, not getting attention. Tower. I feel like this person did something really big in order to show, or something big happened in this person's life in order to show you or be able to mirror you how much they love you, you know. And it's not just the mirror thing. It's more like there's something here about mirrors. I keep seeing them in my mind's eye. I'm hearing that Yellow song. I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do. 'Cause it was all yellow. To me, it's saying that this person, they did something that was huge. Tower is like a whole rearrangement of your life. It's very sudden, like big changes, drastic, dramatic changes come. And I feel like you're not noticing this. This is something Spirit wants to highlight for you. This person made a big change in their life to come back or be with you. I don't know why Spirit's highlighting it for you. I think they just want you to understand. I think you're seeing this, but this is a confirmation. Like, this wasn't no small feat that this person did in order to come back to you. It was a major life decision. It was like, I'll give you the example. If they break up with someone or if they leave someone, it could be that, but I feel like it's bigger than that too. Like, they had to change, and dramatic. It was like dramatic, sudden, you know. And there's something here about, give them their flowers, Pisces. Give them their props. I know you do. I know how you are, and if you did it already, then this is your confirmation that you did the right thing. You acknowledged how difficult it was for this person to reach this point with you. But give them their flowers in some way, meaning show them the appreciation, acknowledge it. This was huge for them. I'll give you an example, and this is a lower one, but if someone had a smoking addiction, right? And they were smoking, and then they stopped. And then they broke it, and they have been doing it for years. Celebrate it. You know, celebrate it. Acknowledge it. There's something to that helps a person know that what they did was big and important. That's what I'm feeling there. All right. We have the Strength and the Temperance. Two major arcanas here. This is, to me, is finding, like, you not you reaching to your higher self, you being in your highest form, you being in that. There's the angel there, Pisces, and I felt like just pray for them, pray for people, let it go, you know, don't get out of character, work on you'll see, the more that you kind of control the temper, control the anger, frustration, the more that you focus in the direction of the positive changes, or the people that are making positive changes and you can actually work with, the less that you'll be able to see the people that you cannot work with. And that's what it's telling me, and that you cannot talk to. It'll come less and less. It's almost like I said, like the spiritual realm will build a force field away from these people, and nothing that they say, no attack, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, Pisces. And that's what I'm feeling heavily here. So, and they're telling you very clearly how this is going to work for you. Number 1, focus on the people that really do love you. Number 2, when someone does make a positive change in their life, acknowledge it. And that's your confirmation, because I feel like a lot of you are out there saying like, I did. And it's like, confirmation, you're doing it. Keep doing it. Sometimes we all need that confirmation, that pat on the back, to know that our changes that are massive and big were recognized. We all want to be recognized for making positive changes and being seen for our true self, for our loving self, for our real selves, not for the one that we have to create because of bad people in the world. All right, with the Sun, 5 of Cups. I don't think there's an energy here of being happy, but never forgetting. So I do feel like you're going to be happy. You're going to figure out how to smile. I know you're doing it. It's not to say that you've been sad. It's just something very difficult is happening outside of you, and it's trying to reach the inside of you. And we need to protect ourselves, Pisces. That's the feeling. Protect it. Block it. Don't let this stick onto you. Don't believe what people say. It's not true. Literally, I'm feeling the energy. It's all lies. It's all gossip. I don't have that card here, but I do feel it. Let's do one more for that. I'm proud of you guys. You guys are still smiling. Even though whatever this 5 of Cups is that happened to you, it's incredibly sad. I feel it. And you still smile. You still put a smile on your face. I think I know it's wine sometimes, but like there's blood. To me, it's blood. So this was something that was very painful. It hurt you. And I'm feeling it in the blood, or like it was that painful. I also see the protection cloak. There is a protective cloak over you and what happened. Some of you may not realize it, but even when you were going through this was God's protection. That's that feeling that I was getting. You were sad looking at that thing, those cups that were spilled over, and that bad feeling, and that thing that you will never forget. But you were being protected, meaning maybe this block separation, I'm not really sure, needed to happen in order for you to be able to recognize a good person when you see it, a person that you can actually work with. Not everyone is perfect in the world. I feel it with this one right here. But this person is brave enough to make changes, brave enough to acknowledge when they need some form of love and forward movement and going into the pot. I see two people that maybe lost their way, and they come back to each other because it's just love, Pisces, and there's no other way of putting it. It takes a lot of energy to be upset. It takes a lot of energy to be in the presence of a person that you know is lying or manipulating. It takes energy because your defenses are up. It's like seeing a snake, right? And you see the snake slither around. You're like, uh-oh, what's the snake gonna do? It's doing nothing. It's just slithering around. But you know at any moment it could My boyfriend just sneezed. So, in my readings, I try my best to focus on what I feel positive. And this is a huge positive in your life. There's two people that want to just be in peace, in love. They want it. I feel like they just want to constantly compliment each other. This could be one of the confirmations for you if you and your person or person coming up is constantly, you always are on each other's side. You always see the good in each other. It's like, I'll give you an example now that my boyfriend is sneezing, I can't sing. Thank you guys for loving. Some of you love it, some of you hate it, and I appreciate all of it. But yeah, he thinks I can sing, and I'm like, you are tone deaf. But it's because you love a person, you don't see the bad qualities in them. That's what I'm feeling. And that's kind of the energy here. It's just that there's so much more beautiful things in a person that the bad things, number one, can get overlooked. And number two, they can get destroyed and killed suddenly. So it's like, it changes. It can change. What love won't do. Like love can truly do this. And I know you guys, my beautiful people out there that have not seen this or felt this yet, Spirit is telling you how to attain it. Be the love, be the change that you want to see in others. Doesn't mean tolerate people. Doesn't mean, abandon the Pisceano senses and the gifts that we've been given of intuition and empathy and connection to source. No. It means use that to figure out how to block or separate yourself from things are not loving in nature. And then, whatever you're left with, you look to the people that have something for you. And it grows. Yes, it's that saying, whatever you pay attention to grows. So if you pay attention to negativity, that will grow. If you look at this love and you see the good attributes within each other, it's going to grow. And the bad ones will fall off. All right. What is the outcome of this situation? Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. You don't have time to waste on unnecessary dramas. When I get Queen of Pentacles, to me, she is down to earth and she's realizing that she has potential and she has status and she has, how they say that saying, don't come off your throne to talk, you always remember your pedestal, basically. Remember how far you've come in life. You don't want to go backwards, especially to petty people who you already seen a mile away. So if you already seen it, it's like, don't come off that pedestal for people that need some form of God in their life. They need forgiveness. So forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. And there's that Two of Wands there. It's about friction, right? It's about, trying to move forward in the face of things still happening all around you with the Two of Wands. There's a lot of potential for you here. So don't come off your throne. That is a trick of the devil. The devil wants you to feel like you're on their level, and you're not. You've come so far. You've achieved a lot, especially with the person that I'm feeling here. I also feel that anticipation, something really good is about to happen for you. I don't know if this is through actual work. I don't know if this is through a person. You might be anticipating some good news that is coming from them. All right, what is the advice? Queen of Cups and the World. So I feel like the world is going to try to make you very emotional. Like there's a lot of things that are going to happen to test your emotions and how much you actually, that's the Queen of Cups. She's all about emotions. In reverse, she's emotionless. She's closed off. And I'm not saying to everyone, because there's something here and someone here that needs more. You need to give them more and they will give you more. You will see it and you will feel it and you know who I'm talking about. But it's like being closed off, like check your emotions at the door, Pisces. This is just your confirmation. Yes, can we be emotional? Absolutely. That's why us more than most people need to have the foresight and the we need to try even harder. Like we're not gonna be emotional today. We're gonna forgive people. Yes, never forget. I felt that energy, but we will pray for them. And that's what I'm feeling there. All right. Because you're going to be tested. And that's in the advice, Pisces. The world's going to keep coming at you and seeing where you can insert your feelings. Insert your feelings only in this energy is what I'm feeling here. It's the one of a person who keeps complimenting you, who keeps, seeing the good attributes in you, who seeks you only to make you feel good. All right, let's do career and money, but let's do it with a separate that. Let's do it with this one. The name of the game, Pisces, is where to invest your emotions or your energy. Knowing the difference is going to be powerful for you. Spirit, tell me more. Queen of Cups, double Queen of Cups here in the reversal. So this might have something to do with work. Like don't take personal the things that people say either at work or about your work. 9 of Swords, maybe they say things about your work. Ooh, Queen of Swords, the lies. The lies in the reversal. We also got the Star here in the reverse. Let's see. Nasty tongues, Pisces. The Queen of Swords here in reverse. She's a liar. And this could be somebody at work that I feel like Spirit's also asking you to please don't listen to this person. Don't intake or take seriously what this person says. You've been through a lot, 9 of Swords here. You're working through your traumas and your PTSDs and all those things. And this person only is trying to weaponize it. They're trying to weaponize those hurts. So I'm giving you a little bit. It's happened already to some of you, but it's going to happen for some of you. I want you to be as emotionally strong as you can be, because this person is lying and they're going to continue to lie in hopes that it may affect you eternally. So you're not wrong in that anticipation feeling, but it will backfire, Pisces. I do have the Star here with the 10 of Wands in reverse. I do feel the energy of backfiring. They thought they were going to get all the glam, all the glitz, all the praise. They thought maybe by tearing you down, they would get some type of promotion or some type of being seen, Pisces. I just don't see that happening. 10 of Wands, the Judgment. You got to be careful what you say to other people, because there's always someone listening. Give me one more, Spirit. There's something I'm missing here. Queen of Swords. The Death. This person that lies on you will be humbled. I'm getting that energy. There's something, if they lie on you, Pisces, I know how painful and hurtful that can be. But it will end. This is a death card here. They'll have no choice but to stop lying. All right, let's do the Oshos. to close this off. It's hard to pretend like your feelings aren't hurt when people are lying about something that was very painful. I feel it. But just remember that God, the universe, they see everything and they know everything. So as long as they saw it, you're fine, Pisces. Spirit, tell me more. Participation. We are the world. We got double world in reverse. And the burden. We also got innocence here at the bottom. If you feel like you participate with a person or you go into a situation and it drains your energy, Pisces, that's a sign. That's one of those signs that this situation is for you. You're not being celebrated. You're not being loved. You're not being seen. You might be getting played in some ways. That's a sign. If you feel tired, if you feel like you're doing things you don't want to do, there's that burden there. Spirit is telling you how clearly you're going to know when you're in a situation you're not supposed to be in. Don't do it again. The worst thing is when you're just banging your head up against a wall and you just continue to do so. Like, it's like you're not getting anywhere, right? It's like that like the Ferris wheel. You know, get off the Ferris wheel then. Stop participating in situations that drain you and you feel used in after the fact. I do have this innocence here. You'll see how much lighter things get when you lighten the load. Stop putting pressure on yourself is the feeling. Like I feel the pressure. Especially with that anticipation. Like there's pressure here. Which develops stress. Live life more peacefully. Be more childlike, Pisces. Go look, me and my daughter, we were bird watching. There's something in the bird watching. Put your feet in the dirt. Compromise is in reverse again. You don't need to compromise with people. You can compromise with people that you can see that make changes, that show you love, and you can actually genuinely feel it. Use your psychic abilities. Use your empathetic abilities. God gave you gifts for a reason. People may not always understand what you're doing, but as long as you and God know that you're chilling, you're good. So that's what I'm getting here. Let me see. When you see that you live like there's less burdens in your life, like you're not doing things you don't want to do and being drained by it because you're not participating in everything. And then you start seeing like you have more time to smell the roses and look at the birds and, enjoy a drink on your porch, whatever you do, I don't know. You pick the right way, Pisces. And that's what it's saying. Compromise when you know there's good energy behind it. Do not where you know that's not. Period. That's how I'm getting this, Pisces. This person's mean. I feel them. They're mean. I don't know who they are, and it could be a coworker. I definitely feel the energy in the coworker, especially with those Queen of Cups that came out in reverse. This person could be very mean, but it doesn't have to be because there's so many of you out there. It could just mean a person. They will ride you till you collapse, Pisces. So remember that. There's something, oh my goodness. I heard something and it's coming to me now. It was about entitlement. There's someone in your life that feels entitled to you in some way. Maybe what you have. I don't know. Give me a second. Something about the entitlement. Because I heard something and it was kind of popping up again. You don't owe anyone anything. You don't. It's a shame, Pisces, because sometimes people that cannot find love in their life feel like they need to take yours in some way, or blessings. They need to be a part of yours or take some of yours. This could be financially, yes, but it could be deeper than that. But I feel the energy like you can lead the horse to water, but you cannot make them drink it. Meaning, I think you have tried to help this person. Like, I see you. You did put them on your back. And it was up to them. Like, once they reach the top of the mountain, what do they do with it? And the way I feel it is that they asked you then, take me in the bottom of the mountain. So there is an energy here of entitlement. I don't know. Spirit is pointing that out to you. And that is, if that feels draining to you, if that feels wrong to you, then you're right. You're absolutely right, Pisces. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.